Hello, dear students. This is Entrepreneurship 1. I'm Miss Tania Poveda. Welcome back. Well, remember that it's very important you save this information on your computer or tablet or cell phone so you can check it whenever you need. Also, you can print it or copy and save it on your folder or notebook. Okay? Well, right now, I'm not going to tell you what we're going to talk about. I'm just going to tell you that this is summary number 3, so you probably have an idea what we're going to talk about. And yes, I know you are watching right now a black screen because what you're going to watch now is something very important to understand much better the next topic. Are you ready? Okay, good. Let's watch together.
Where am I? What happened? Can anybody help me? Please?
What is it you want?
I just want to know where I am.
You mean you don't already know?
No, I don't. Now, can you please tell...
You'll find out soon enough.
Well, what do you mean by that?
You really don't know what's happening, do you?
No, not really. One minute I was on the desk, and the next thing I know, I'm down here.
I was getting to that. Look around. You weren't the only one, you know. I was one of the first.
Why are they so quiet?
Shh. Keep your voice down. Don't you understand? They all had potential. Like you and me. Now they're left down here. Deformed. Neglected. You wouldn't feel much like talking either.
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I was just...
Just what? Just because you got that red mark? That doesn't make you special. I've seen others with marks like that, and they never got a second look.
I didn't say I was special. I just want to know why so many of us are down here.
Stay quiet and calm. Guess this is goodbye.
Well, what's going to happen to them?
Nobody knows. All I know is They're not coming back.
Well, how do you know? He could just be...
Could be what? They won't come back, and I know this because the ones who got snatched up before never came back.
Do you know how many of us there are?
Who knows? We're all used up ideas. All I know is one will be lucky.
I thought it would be me.
You probably were one of the close ones, but you weren't close enough.
But do you think he might reconsider?
Nope. You wouldn't be here if that was the case. Don't let it get to you. You'll be next. You hear me? Good luck, friend.
Okay, did you like the video? Now you remember what we're going to talk about? Actually, we already talked about this. Yes, we are talking about creativity, the entrepreneur as a creative person. As you could hear on the video, the two papers, they were ideas. So usually we have great ideas, but they are not good enough, or they are not new or original, so you can't use them. Or sometimes you think that something is not good enough, but someone else think it is. So let's make this short review about this, the creative process. So we have 5 stages of the creative process. First of all, and probably you'll find out on the video, you have like preparation, incubation, illumination, evaluation, and implementation. Okay? So what is preparation during the creative process? It's research, consume, immerse, gather information. So you prepare. Then you have incubation. It's like when you have an egg, it has to go into incubation process. So you explore, experiment, synthesize. Illumination, when you are like, aha, now I have an idea. Evaluation, you assess, reflect, criticize. Assess is another way to say test. And then you go to implementation. It means you make it happen, make it real. So there you have the third step of entrepreneurship. You remember that? Okay, so 7 tips to be a creative entrepreneur. And you probably remember this. I include this GIF, so you probably remember the tips. Tip number 1, if you don't like it, you can't make it work. So when you are going to start a new business or a new social project, you should like it. You must, you have to like it. You have to enjoy it. And then you're going to make it very beautiful. You're going to have a very happy trip. So find something you like and work on that. Tip number 2, if you want to develop something new, do it. If you want to develop something new. Sometimes we see something that we can improve too, like a product or an idea or a service or something like that. So yes, if you have an idea of creating something 100% new, that's great. But sometimes we can also improve someone else's idea. So if you want to, do it. Because if you want, it's because you like it. So once you like it, you're going to make it work. This is one of my favorite ones. Don't let people talk you out of it. You know, most of people, or a lot of people, are afraid of new things. We're more used to traditional jobs, traditional ideas, the things we already know, the things we already use, probably for years or generations. So when one person has something new, a good new idea, other people are afraid of it. And they are like, no, this is not going to happen. And they are going to push you down. And probably if you listen to that, maybe you are wasting a good idea, just like the paper on the video. So don't let people talk you out of it. Like, stop, don't do it. I mean, it's good to listen. It's really good to listen. Listen to your parents, listen to your friends, listen to your teachers, listen to the people that love you because they want you good. And then think about that, talk, and decide. But don't be afraid of trying something new, of creating a very good new idea. Strive to create a great product or service. And here we go again to step number 3, because in the video, if you remember the paper, it had a red mark, right? And he didn't know he was special. He was like, I just have a red mark. And the other guy was like, yeah, just because you have a red mark doesn't make you special. Exactly. I mean, some people can believe that your idea is not special. And if you listen to that, and if you stop, you will never know it. So don't be afraid of creating something great, of improving something. Just work on that. Put your energy, put your heart, your brain, your time, your passion on that, and I'm sure that you're going to create something great. Again, I like to repeat this. Sometimes you can you can have a product, and then you say, or you think like, hey, this could be better if I do this or this or this. Yes, don't be afraid of change things. Okay, there are no excuses when you are young. Well, do you remember about the famous entrepreneurs? We talk about KFC and Zara and those Ecuadorian entrepreneurs. Well, one big difference between them was the age. Some people started really late, which is not late because time is perfect, and some people start really young. So right now that you are 14 or 15 years old, it's not an excuse for not doing anything. Actually, that's like the best age to take decisions, to find out what you like, to find out what you love, what you enjoy. So the fact that you are young doesn't mean that you can't think, that you can have ideas. You are like in the best time of your life to think, to find out what's new, to talk to people, to develop ideas, to create new things, to work on the things you love. Just like in the beginning, we were talking about the types of entrepreneurs. social, and commercial. On your homework, the homework you did explaining what type of entrepreneur you were, most of you said that you were both of them, social and commercial. Some of you said only commercial, and others said only social, which is good. It's perfect. I'm not saying that social is better or commercial is better. No. What it's better is what you love doing. So, if you are not in the age to open a business, if you're not in the age to start something new or to invest money because you are under 18, you can start with something social. So maybe if you rescue animals, maybe if you post about abandoned animals, or maybe if you help in your house, you help in your church, you help your classmates, you teach classes to or lessons to your classmates, you are doing something social, which is good. So the same idea, if you find out a way to do it better, that's a social entrepreneurship. And also, it's something creative. Like I had these students that start working online, teaching mathematics or something. That's something social, and they found the way to do it on these tools like Zoom or something. It was not a teacher student. They were two students working together. So they used the same tool to work as classmates, just like you do in a class, like physically, sitting next to one next to the other. So you see, they found out how to use the tools to work it better. Okay, and this one is very similar, like about the age. When we're talking about now is the time to take risks. I mean, if it's not now, when? Yes, of course, you probably can invest money or open a bank account or develop a business plan and start a business and make like a lot of money. I'm not telling you to do that, but of course, first you need to learn a lot of things and talk to your parents and make a big way to start something. But what I'm telling you is that it's very important that when you have an idea that you like, that you're sure is going to work, that you're passionate about, take the risk. Especially if that idea is going to help other people, it's going to help you and your family. So no matter how old you are or how young you are, it's always time to take risks. When talking about risk, I mean that sometimes your idea can fail. That's part of the path, that's part of life. So among all the ideas you have, one is going to be successful. So don't stop dreaming, don't stop working on your ideas, don't stop on your creativity, don't stop yourself of being a great entrepreneur, social or commercial. And tip number 7, as you can see, this cat work super hard and be prepared to make sacrifices. I don't know if it happens to you, but for me, one of the biggest sacrifices ever is like waking up early. Like really, it's really hard for me to wake up early. Being at a school at 6:50 every day for me is my biggest sacrifice. But that's part of my work. That's part of what I do because I love it and I like it and I enjoy it. So that's a sacrifice. Then work super hard every day, every night to be ready to learn more, to make it good. And that's something that really makes me happy because I like it, like in tip number 1. So again, when you have an idea, social or commercial, if you like it, work on that. Put your energy there, put your time, work super hard, like you can see here in this GIF, and be prepared to make sacrifices. I just told you an example for me what a sacrifice is. Probably for you is something different. Maybe it's really hard for you to talk to in public. So that's a sacrifice. Sometimes you will have to speak in public. You will have to say something. or sometimes you will need money to do something really important, so you will have to sacrifice some little things in order to save money. So probably you are not going to the cinema, you are not buying a new cell phone, you are not buying like the latest video game, because you're saving money for something more important. So those sacrifices are going to be really, really satisfactory in the end when you get what you want, when you reach, when you make your dream real. So these were 7 tips to be a creative entrepreneur. Remember that creativity is very important. And just like in the video in the beginning, and I would love you to watch it again with the papers on the floor, just like that, sometimes you're going to have ideas that probably you think they are not too good. So don't be afraid of talking to people that know you, talking to people you trust, and ask them, because probably one of those ideas is going to work. Not probably, I'm sure at least one of those ideas is going to work. So that's it for today. This was a short summary, a short review. Thank you very much for your attention. I hope you have a wonderful day and a great week. Be happy, enjoy your life, do your homework, wash your hands, stay home, stay healthy. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.